you know, like they're obviously all testing individual things or whatever. So by testing multiplayer, you can actually make sure that we don't have kind of catastrophic issues. And a lot of them come up, like, and especially more subtle ones, like with bosses and things like that, because you know, like bosses need to have AI specifically for multiplayer and that kind of thing. You know, you don't necessarily have a lot of opportunities to test that in the normal office environment.
Right. Okay, great. Let's move on to, I think, one of the most controversial.
What? Mother, I just put your food on your bed. Oh, fucking God. I cannot. I cannot. It needs to be crock pot right now. It needs to be clean. No, I need to scrub it twice. We only have one working crock pot. No, listen. been gathering mold, which means the crockpot stoneware is cracked in the middle, which means we need to get a new one.
Okay, well, you should have said something right now. We could have had that taken care of. That's what I'm talking about. Waiting to not telling nobody. Because I know
Didn't come up.
One is a portable one. It doesn't have to come up.
They're
It's
both
you to come up. We have a portable
It
one,
didn't come
and
up.
we have one that's stationary.
No,
So you
they're
just-
both portable. They both have detachable bases. The largest one we have, which is the black one, which is the one that has the pronounced crack to it, is the one that is not functioning. Because I'm not going to risk you
Okay,
getting a mold
no,
infection.
that's fine with that. You could have just said something. They
And
had
as I
one
was just
shelf.
telling you,
It doesn't
it
matter
didn't
about
come
it.
up.
It didn't come up. You just
And
said,
as I
hey.
was just telling you now, you were about to talk over me as I was going to explain to you the fact that it was happening. It didn't come up. Be clean. It is currently soaking. So what you're saying is instead is that no, actually, I want this is going to happen and it's going to happen.
No,
regardless of
I'm not
conditions.
saying. I said it since you now saying that is. I said for future you can do. They have the beans all ready. Just pour the juice off of it. They're black beans in there. I can't eat no camel soup. I can't eat no checkerboard beef kind of stuff. Okay, I'm seeing something easy. And I said from the chicken that we have, if it's just a drumstick flavor, you can put just one in there. Let the drumstick cook down and then put the beans in and put some green bell pepper and red onions in.
Mother, I knew that already.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. I said, and then I have pink brown rice. Just make a small thing and with the microwave, you know, put it down.
Mother, again, I already knew.
Well, last time you made rice, it was too hard to get equal hard rice. Okay, I'm just saying, make sure it's soft. You have to drop a little bit of butter or even.
What? Butter. We don't have butter. The only butter we have is the current guard butter that you have in there. I have been working with butter for a very long time.
Okay, well, you can use a little bit of that while you have some butter and olive oil. It doesn't take what you got to. That's all I'm saying. Okay? And if the butter run out, say that. That's all I'm saying. What you trying to do is cover the instructions.
No, I'm not. Lord of mercy. Ouch, my hands. My wrist. Hello, struggler. So far, you've been here for two? No, 3. 2. No, I didn't see you in the chat earlier. 2 streams. And apologies. You're hearing what it sounds like when people keep trying to tell me something that I know isn't happening. Alright. Piece of chicken stuck in my fucking teeth. Okay. All feeds running, going perfectly. Yes, yes, okay.
How's your work day, struggler? Okay, I know this. What does it do? Do. I think this link should work. Yep, that'll do it. Double link sent. And begin. Dark screen. Okay. In business. Controller based. At least they didn't rate my eardrums, like every other fucking game. Okay. What? Send tweet. And we begin. Would I like to skip to our tutorials? Who asks a question like that when they're playing a video game for the first time? We're clearly going for a Dragon Ball aesthetic. Ole, 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 ole. What an entrance! What words will the rookie use next? To act in combat, you must select an action word, then add a modifier to improve the attack's action. Try adding some words. Then select the OK button. Let's see how the Rookie deals with the Champion's moves! When words are used, they need to cool down for 1 or more turns. When you run out of words or slots for placing words, you must end your turn with the End Turn button. Gut Punch. Oh, that's gotta hurt! Action words and elemental words can inflict more damage if the target is weak to those words. Opponents that are weak to your actions will grant you spirit points after an attack. You can use your spirit points to recover word slots and use more words during your turn. Spirit points are not lost after ending your turn. You can hold on to your spirit points and use them when you think it's best. Try using your spirit points with the Spirit Point button to recover a word slot and use more words. Let's see how long Logi's block can hold! Using defensive words like block will grant you block points that protect you from damage. Combine it with other words to increase the amount of BP that you can get. That did some serious damage, folks! Using the word item will let you use an item from your inventory and use it on yourself or another target. Unlike action words, you can modify an item's effects with more words. Naturally. Items are mainly used to heal HP, but there are many other types of different effects. Try healing yourself by selecting the word item. A Ripper. Tasty corn, filled with almost obscene amounts of cheese. I can feel the heat from here, and I like it. You freaky. Elemental words can add an element to your actions, and they can also inflict unique status effects on targets. Fire inflicts burn, which just causes 2 points per action. It can last several turns. Try experimenting with all the elements to learn their effects. Twing, twing, twing. It was all a dream. Playing too many games and magazines, watching movies and getting opinions, looking things. The character's name is Ringo. Good, you're awake. Grandma? Grandma's buff. So I see we're going for an era in between Love Hina, Ranma, and Dragon Ball. Interesting. As a fighter in the Ki tournament. Have the other kids been giving you trouble again? I don't know. Have they been chased around by an evil clown that lives inside of a town sewer? And have they then had thoughts about having themselves a nasty-ass freak-off? Well, they definitely went through the effort of making sure that they got the facial expressions right. And they have the Dragon Ball sound effects. Boom, boom, boom. Maps and spaces. Interact with map spaces to move around the map. Stepping on black spaces returns 1 turn of cooldown for all your words. Explore the map to find all the different spaces with battles, characters, special events, and more. Reach the goal spaces to advance the story and complete the episode. You look like a challenge. I accept. Got some extra words here. All words all into this mod if the cooldowns are reduced for 2 turns. He resists that. Okay. Healing block. .5 A action. Ooh. There you are. I can't go on, please. I'm cooking like a turtle in a half shell. What happens if I allow you to surrender? Results. Defense Breaker, weakness, grades O, peace out. First turn vision, no damage taken, no enemy KOs. Balanced run. I get honor and money. Pep up alert. You impress your opponents. Whoa, you're amazing! Broken down. Makes all opponents' breaking point range wider by 2 points. Bonus word, jab. Bum, 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 bum. Man, it's such a nice day out today. I can feel the breeze, hear the waves. I wish I could go on the beach instead of running errands. Hey, you. Huh, me? Yes, you. We're playing beach volleyball and we're 1 player short. You want to join? Did you just call me short? What? No. Look, do you want to play or not? What should I do? Say I'm busy. Well, I'm kind of busy right now, so oh, too bad. I guess we'll have to flip somebody else then. Watch out for the ball. Ow! You lost 5 HP. Hey, are you okay? That depends. We're always 2 of you. Oh boy, you better sit this one out. Kappa. Treasure get. Wide. Yeah, I bet it affects 2 targets. Greetings, young fighter. Oh, hi. How'd you know I'm a Ki fighter? I can see it in your posture. It takes a lot of training and discipline to become a Ki fighter. Yeah, I know all about that. My grandma's been training me since I was little. Imagine if it's like Goku's voice, but it's just female. That's quite a feat. Not everyone takes to Ki at this young age. Requires a lot of self-control. Oh, I never thought it was hard. My brother, on the other hand, he must have a natural affinity then. Ki, as we know it, has become the most popular sport in the universe. At its core, it is the ability to influence reality through language. In that sense, all words have power, not only those you use to fight. Huh, I never thought of it that way. If you overthink, you become paralyzed by the possibilities. But if you don't think at all, you risk hurting someone with your thoughtlessness. You seem to know a lot about all that stuff. Why wouldn't you know that? Well, I had a great master, but now I have become a wanderer. Perhaps I've lost my way. I don't think so. You sound very wise, even though I don't really get it. If my teachings are of use to you, then perhaps I'm not as lost as I thought. Good luck on your adventure, young fighter. I wouldn't go running errands and adventure, but thanks. Got a Naruto laugh. Choose one of the exits to move forward and get power-ups for the duration of the next episode, or duration of the episode. Once you leave, you won't be able to return. The game is saved at the start of every map. If you quit the game midway, you'll arrive back at the start of the last map you reach. Keep that in mind. So if I just do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this. Yes. Skip. I gotta do it again. I doubt this works. No, it works. Nice. Oh, I feel myself being sleepy with today's drama. Skip it. Okay, now we do it again. That fuck. I think I need to use the kick. Ouch. And I accidentally skipped my own turn. Send it. Golden. And leave. Unfortunately, I get less. That's different. Sea monster. Coming into water actions, runes resist wave options with bonus word punch. Boom. Boom. Boom again. Treasure get. Heart. Actions are 30% stronger if the target is BP. Based. Rewarded for being lazy. And then wide. I think I want the mod. There you go. Mod up. Suddenly as much as 24 program plus 1 2 mod points. I can mentally feel myself going for some fucking reason again. So I guess, since it saves on this map, I can just leave it like this. Save and quit. There we go. Ouch. So we start the game, and we'll continue more tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I've streamed at least 3 times now, and yet I can feel myself going after 6 hours, so that's clearly enough. Let's not push ourselves, Carl. I'll see you all tomorrow.